I want to invite you to go for a walk. Water walkers, get out of the boat. Boat? I don't know about you, but I get seasick every once in a while when I'm in a boat. Not always, but still once in a while. Now that's when the water is calm. But here, this time, the waves were crashing, the wind is at gale force, and it's dark. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd be terrified. Put yourself in Peter's place for a moment. You have a sudden insight into what Jesus is doing. The Lord is passing by. He's inviting you to go on the adventure of your life. But at the same time, you're scared to death. What would you choose? The water or the boat? I believe there is someone inside us who tells us there is more to life than sitting in the boat. You were made for something more than merely avoiding failure. There is something inside you that wants to walk on the water, to leave the comfort of routine existence, and abandon yourself to the high adventure of following God. So let me ask you a very important question. What's your boat? Want to know what your boat is? Your fear will tell you. Just ask yourself this. What is it that most produces fear in me? Especially when I think of leaving it behind and stepping out in faith. For Kathy, it is a relationship. She's been involved for years with a man whose commitment to her is ambivalent at best. He is sending her signals that everyone else can read clearly. He never initiates the language of affection, avoids talking about the future, and creates as much distance from her as possible. But she never pursues discovering his true feelings. She's too frightened. She doesn't believe she could handle losing him. Her boat is pretty shaky, but she's too scared to leave. Kim's boat is her dad. She raises her children, keeps her house, and pursues a career designed to make her dad happy. The irony is that her dad is not happy, and nothing she can do will ever be enough to please him. But the thought of crossing him terrifies her. His approval is a pretty leaky vessel, but it's her boat. Maybe your boat is success. That was the case for the rich young ruler in the Bible. Jesus asked him to get out of the boat. Sell all that you have, give the money to the poor, come and follow me. But he decided not to. He had a very nice boat, a yacht. It handled well, and he liked it too much to give it up. I wonder sometimes if he ever thought about that encounter with Jesus when he reached the end of his life, when he was an old man and his bank account, stock portfolio, and trophy case were full. Did he ever remember the day a carpenter's son called him to risk the whole thing for one wild bet on the kingdom of God? And he said no. Now what is your boat? In what area of your life are you shrinking back from fully and courageously trusting God? Fear will tell you what your boat is. Leaving it may be the hardest thing you ever do.